Welcome back to Beyond the Game, back from our one-week hiatus while I was on the road up in Moncton to start at the Women's AUS Soccer Championships. Congratulations to the Capers women winning another banner for the school. And, of course, last week I drifted off to Toronto with the men's team for the CIS Soccer Championship, and great showing there, finishing 6th in the country, and very proud of both teams. But now, soccer season's over, we're inside where it's warm, and we're talking basketball with the big man from the Capers, Meshack Lufile. Meshack, thanks for coming by.
No problem, Doug, as always.
I forgot to bring my booster seat, as you can see, so we're going to have an issue here with Meshack, and I'm so used to like Mark Stewart and those guys. Meshack, we'll have a quick chat about the start of the season, because I actually haven't been able to make a home game because I was on the road. You had 3 at home, two tough ones with Acadia, a split, a big win over St. FX, and then a tough loss last week up at UMB. How are you feeling so far with this year, how it's going?
I expected us to have some up and downs for sure. We have a new team. We got a couple of rookies we're incorporating. I think we have a lot of talent. I think our biggest issue right now is just putting everything together and staying in the hard work scene every single time we're out there. We've seen some good things we can build on, but for the most part it's been a little rough up and down. But we see some progress for sure. So we're looking forward to seeing what we're able to do this weekend. So.
Now, Meshack, this is your 5th year, final year with the Capers. We've really seen you grow from your first year. You only started a couple of games. You averaged 8 points. Up to last year, 17.5 a game. What'd you have? I don't even remember what you had for rebounds, but you were probably close to double digits as well. First team AUS All-Star. How are you finding your own game this year? How's it work? You had 35 against St. FX? Monster game against St. FX, of course, which is great because they're the rivals. So you got to make sure you show them. No, but how are you feeling so far?
I put in a lot of work over the summer. I try to get back here usually a month earlier before kids camp and work on my own game. This year we have a lot of talented guys that can score. So I'm trying to find a medium between trying to score and trying to get my teammates open and help them. And obviously, to a lot of teams, I'm a big threat. So I think they're keying on me a lot. So we're trying to open it up for everyone else and give everyone else good looks on the court. So.
You just mentioned coming back before kids camp, and I'm just going to sidetrack on that for a second because one of the pleasures of knowing Meshack for the last few years has been to see him work with the kids in the camp in the summer and March break camp, Monday night basketball school. And Meshack has joined me a couple times with a bantam team I coached over the years and has really worked well with the kids. And that's been really a big part of your experience here at CBU is giving back to the community. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I grew up, I didn't grow up in the best situation at home. We had some tough times. And I know how it feels, to not have certain things, to not be able to go to camps, to not have things handed to you. So growing up, I wanted to make sure that I had the opportunity to be able to give back to some of these kids from what I experienced and what I learned. I was a part of a group when I was younger called Our Community Cares, and our job was, I was basically like a young social worker. We took in abused kids, single parent kids, and just a variety of kids just to get them, help them, teach them skills, team building skills, raise their confidence. So I did that at a really young age, and it's something I really loved since then. I started at 15, I haven't stopped since I came here, and I seen that I had the opportunity to work with some kids, I couldn't pass it up. So.
Oh no, certainly the local kids love you. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we always see that, kids coming to get a picture and an autograph, and I know the kids that I coached all loved you. We finished 3rd that year. They're all tagging you with the photo, and they're posing in his locker. It was great fun. And I guess the other side that's giving you some love too is some of our online blogs and different people that watch the CIS North Pole Hoops. I know was throwing out some comparisons the other day to Draymond Green. I know you're humble and all that, so that's a strange one. But last year they had the vote for players of the year that they did online, and none of them are official. It must make you feel great that people respect your game like that.
Oh yeah, I'm not one, accolades don't really mean that much to me. I'm more about winning, because at the end of the day, winning, feels better. Like, you're grinding with your team the whole year, and to see that you're able to win with your team, there's no greater feeling. And you can have the MVPs and the All-Stars, but that stuff doesn't really mean anything to the rest of your brothers. Sure, it's good for yourself, but yeah, I'm all about winning. But all the love I'm getting from the social media is great, but we're really focused on this year's my last year, so I'm trying to make something happen for sure.
3 years since that banner.
Yeah.
Matt's first year, Coach Matt Skinn, Jimmy's final song, Jimmy Dorsey. That was your banner. It felt great. CIS, you want to get back there, I imagine. You want to be back at that title.
Oh, that was That was probably one of the greatest experiences I've ever experienced. Cutting off the rim, the net, experiencing that championship year. We finished 19-1. We had a little slip up against Acadia, but that year, we were really close. We were really brothers. Obviously, it was Coach Smatskin's first year, winning Coach of the Year, so it was a fantastic year. When you lose arguably the best player in the country in Jimmy, obviously you're going to have some rough stretches. So it's been a little rough for us. Last year, we thought we had the team to do it. But obviously, circumstances didn't turn out that way. But this year, despite the struggles, we're more about we're trying to peak at the right time. You see last year, Dalhousie, they finished 10-10. They won the whole thing. So, we're not trying to replicate what they're doing. Obviously, we want to get some wins, but we're trying to peak at the right time, and hopefully, we can get a banner for last year. So,
UPEI this weekend, a couple big road games.
Yeah, they're tough. They
haven't lost yet.
They haven't. They've been walking
Tyler's
through every team.
averaging 30.
Yeah, they're looking like the Golden State Warriors. Tyler's he's out there, he's doing his thing. It's always a tough place, definitely to play in, and I'm pretty good friends with Tyler, so we talk here and there, and it gets a little competitive on the course. So we're definitely looking forward to that matchup and see if we can turn things around.
Last thing before I let you go, 5 years. We know a lot about Meshack, of course, his community involvement. Very spiritual man, great family. Brother played Wichita State. Your other younger brother's down in the States now too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's over at Eastern Tennessee, actually.
So, they're big basketball family. They're all large men. Meshack tells me he's like 235, which is baloney. He's about 275. But no, I know you play the piano. I saw that this year over in the Rotary Music Room. Tell me something about Meshack Lufile that our viewers and myself don't know.
I'm pretty good at video games. I don't play them as much as I often do, and I did sing in the church choir. People don't hear me sing that much, but yeah. So those are probably the two things that I don't really put out there, but hopefully one day.
You a big singer? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We should have you belt note some tunes there.
One day.
One day we'll get you to sing the national anthem before the Capers game. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Meshack, best of luck this weekend and the rest of the season. Thanks for dropping by.
All right, thank you, Doug.
See you next time on Beyond the Game.